The opening lineup here for the Clippers. They've got Nikola Vucevic, and it's Pippen in at the 3. And for Toronto, we've got Davis, and it's Jones in at the 2-guard spot. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And here's Davis. He played a great game against Boston. Here's Ewing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
Pass to Terry. Let's go with a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
Pippen. The rebound by Duncan. Jones feels it out. Pass to Davis. Off the outside. Here's Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ewing. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure, they can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Avdia passes to Davis. Toronto passing it around. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ewing, no good. Here's Terry. 11 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Now here's Pippen. Over Avdia. Pippen, no good.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Jones, the pass to Duncan. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. knows those close-range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
Now here's Payton. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Payton to end the drought. Drops in the three.
That's a shot that Payton can occasionally make. I like whenever he looks to expand his range some, though.
Davis a screen. And here's Jones. Fires for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Terry. He's scoreless. That shot, no good. Jones with some nice D.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Here's Ewing, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Here's West. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Pass to Pippen. And he throws it down with one hand.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
Davis, the pass to Ewing. Back to Davis. Now Avdia, defended by Pippen. Vucevic with some nice D.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Payton against Davis. Outside Payton. Vucevic, the pass to Payton. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The shot by Terry, no good.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Now here's Davis. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Pippen. He's covered closely. Pass to Terry. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Here's Ewing, covered by Vucevic. He shoots it, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Payton, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The thing about Pippen's jumper is that he gets good elevation and extension on it, making it hard to contest it.
Pass to Ewing, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now here's Payton. Pippen. And the Clippers miss again.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Duncan. He had 22 in the win against Boston.
He was everywhere in that game. Never stopped working. He even racked up 3 blocks.
The basketball IQ of Tim Duncan, top flight. He's so smart at knowing how to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
And so Ty Lue calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Fast break points, and they are in the top 10 in steals. This is a team that will force turnovers if you're careless with the ball.
And as you mentioned, they love to get out in the open court, and they can cash in on transition chances. Clippers trail by 13. Payton with it. Pass to Vucevic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Now here's Abdia. No made baskets yet to the paint. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Duncan's got 6.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
All right, Chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
Shaw's carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the big guys in the post are outworking their opponent in effort and physicality. They just simply want it more.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
Raptors lead by 7. Outside Davis. The 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Terry. Still no points. The kick to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Dort pass to Terry. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Goes up at the stripe. Payton, no good.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Terry's shot is good.
What nice touch from Terry. This guy is crafty as a scorer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying. Brian, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Something Payton does so well. He's a phenomenal distributor and pace setter for this offense.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. 1:05 left in the opening quarter. Here's Ewing. He's got 14. And it's Thorpe with a rebound. Davis against Payton. And here's Hunter for 3. Rebound Toronto. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now here's Kuzma. No points yet. Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Terry, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. From behind the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Toronto in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got DeAndre Hunter, and it's Bosch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Now here's Hunter. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Bosch. The rebound by Hibbert.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Kuzma. Can't get it to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Raptors lead by 11. Davis finds Kuzma. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got his first basket.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Dosunmu, right side. Here's Terry. No good on the three.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Jacks up with 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From 7. And there's the bucket is Hunter with the finish.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And it's time to get down to the Let's go.
Here. Jones is checked in. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, B.A., I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
DA, I'm just trying to be like you.
Now here's Hunter. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Jones with the ball. He's covered by Dosunmu. Knocks down the triple. Davis has got 6.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time. Barron nailing the jump shot.
Dosunmu outside. Here's Bosch. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And finished off by Davis.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so Davis will bring it up for Toronto. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Jones from outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. Sumu outside. Pass to Terry. From deep. Jones grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Hibbert can't hit. Clippers trail by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion.
Comes in for Hunter, and Payton is subbed in for Dosunmu. Toronto leading by 15. Outside Jones. Here's Ewing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's Payton. 6 points for him. Fires the 3. The shot by Terry, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Davis. Here's Duncan. Here's Ewing. 16 points for him. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
It's Ewing again. There's no stopping the dominant center.
Here's West. Back to Payton. There's the 3. It's a 3-pointer. Payton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Davis. Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 9 points.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Now Payton. 9 points in the game. He takes it in. Here's Bosch. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 6 points for him.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Outside Jones. Back to Davis. On the wing, Jones launches it with the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 19.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pippen, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Duncan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Clippers trail by 21. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Everybody get down. You need that weapon. Let's see what this.
He's checked in for Terry. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
I think for Los Angeles, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Now here's Dosunmu. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Controls the rebound and the putback. Toronto leading by 19. Stoudemire, the pass to Ewing. Fires the three. Unable to get that one.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Dosunmu can't hit.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Here's Stoudemire. Still without a bucket. Toronto passing it around. Here's Ewing. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Dosunmu outside. Now here's Payton. He's closely guarded. Pass to Bosch. The shot from the low post is good. Bosch has got 10.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Duncan. And there's a pick. 1:56 left in the half. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Payton, no good. Toronto leading by 19. Here's Stoudemire. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Stoudemire's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, VA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Chomps sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
And so here is Toronto. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Jones. Here's Duncan. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Sumu outside. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Jones with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Ewing. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
We've got Davis, and it's Ewing in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Davis has got the ball here for Toronto. There's the drive. Duncan, pass to Avdia. With his first shot attempt. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Here's West. Yet to see a basket. Payton passes to Vucevic. Here's West. 6 to shoot. Pippen. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Jones. Pass to Davis. And Ewing gets it to go. Ewing's got 22.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pippen, no good. The Raptors shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Payton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Terry. The 3 is up. Davis for the rebound.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Avdia, left side. Davis against Payton. Outside Jones. Lets the three fly. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got assist number 8 now on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pippen outside. Oh, a special move before that shot. Pippen's got 9 points.
Scottie Pippen showing you nice touch inside close range.
Payton against Davis. They set the screen to the inside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. See some of the numbers here for him. On defense, the Raptors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. There's a screen, puts up a 3, it falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Davis looking it over. Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Vucevic. Ewing, no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Pippen outside. Launches a 3. Rebound Toronto. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Davis. Out to the right wing. Jones from outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Off the outside. Here's Duncan. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Back to Avdia. Drops in the layup for 2. Avdia's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 12. 16 feet out. And the shot falls short that time.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 17.
Extremely capable of big nights. Eddie Jones is your ideal 2 guard. Can step up and handle the heavier workload.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Terry. Back to Payton. Pippen outside. Back to Payton. The three. Hits the trifecta. He's got 14.
That's why Peyton's teammates have confidence in him and trust him, because he understands when he should take these quick shots.
Toronto passing it around. Pass to Ewing. Outside Davis. The three ball. Counted from distance. Davis has got 11 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Terry. Back to Pippen. Misses the 3.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Davis with it. Payton covering. Afdia from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Terry, the pass to Pippen. With the 7-footer. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Nice hustle from Eddie Jones right there, running the floor and being rewarded for doing so.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Payton. The 3 is up. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Outside Davis. Takes the 3. Rebounded by West. The Clippers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. To the left wing. Now here's Vucevic. Tightly guarded. Pass to Terry. From the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 6 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Here they come, man. Your North Side Crew.
Toronto ends up going with a new group. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Toronto, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
You know, for the Raptors, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Stoudemire. He has 6. And again, Toronto, no good. The drive by Pippen. Pass to Bosch. And here's Vucevic. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Pippen's got 15.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Hibbert passes to Jones. Here's Hibbert, covered by Vucevic. Hibbert can't hit. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Payton with it. 17 points in the game. Pass to Terry. And there's another one for the Clippers.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the 3rd. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Kuzma. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Pippen. 15 points in the game. Great positioning on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
And Trey Murphy gets a 3.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
1:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pippen. And the layup is good off the glass. Pippen's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Hibbert passes to Kuzma.
Clippers foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers. Otis Thorpe. DeAndre Hunter.
56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And he's going for the oop here. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
The shot by Stoudemire, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From outside the arc. The shot by Terry, no good. Toronto leading by 23. Kuzma outside. Pass to Stoudemire. 3 seconds left. He can't get it to go. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Dosunmu, and it's West in at the 4-man position. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Bosch. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And, you know, Chris Bosch is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Dosunmu. Jones' shot is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand. He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Raptors lead by 23. Outside Jones. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Ewing. Five to shoot. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bosch has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Payton. Misses from close range. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jones' shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Hunter. Down low. Here's Bosch. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Bosch is so good at setting screens and rolling with purpose. He's got quick feet and tremendous agility.
Pass to Ewing. Shoots from 14. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Payton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Stoudemire, guarded by Payton. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule. Boy, how about Gary Payton? Silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Inside. Here's Ewing. And he comes up with a bucket. Ewing's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Payton. Off target from outside.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Ewing. Off target with a jump hook. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Dosunmu, the pass to Bosch. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Stoudemire. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's Payton. Toronto making their last shot. Here's the pick. On the take, here's Bosch, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Bosch can get it done from everywhere on the court. A terrific and gifted score.
And Toronto calls time here. Up top, Avdia. To the middle. Pass to Duncan. Toronto passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Davis from long range. And the Raptors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And here's Pippen. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Duncan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Avdia outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Terry, the pass to Pippen. Vucevic, a screen on Avdia. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Avdia. Soft touch off the glass.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Terry. Back to Pippen. Over Avdia. And the Clippers miss again.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Davis against Payton. High post Davis. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pippen outside. Vucevic, a screen on Avdia. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. That three's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Payton passes to Bosch. Outside Davis. From the arc. They get it back. Duncan lets it go from deep. They shoot again. That's good. Hibbard's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pippen outside. Avdia with a steal. Pass to Duncan. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pippen right side. Bosch, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Duncan. And he's going for the lob. Payton with a steal. Here's Terry. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Davis against Payton. Now here's Davis. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
Here's Bosch. Pass to Terry. They set the pick. Now Pippen. Here's Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 13 in the second half.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Payton against Davis. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Avdia from outside fires in the triple. Avdia's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
You really have to like how they learned from their loss in the first meeting. They made adjustments and split the 2-game season series against Los Angeles.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Los Angeles. Davis, the pass to Duncan, takes a three, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's Terry. Tries to break his ice. Again, Los Angeles.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Duncan. From 9 feet. That one's wide left. Payton against Davis. Tip it outside. Back to Payton. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.